Hi there. Yeah? I'm talking to you. I know you're probably wondering, where's the Pokemon? Where's the Call of Duty? Well, stay tuned. That's coming. For now, I'd like to introduce you all to a new segment called Free Verse Friday. Every Friday, I will read you a poem, I will sing you a song, or perhaps I'll read you a slight tidbit of a monologue representing a time in my past. I will follow that up with a gameplay of sorts, explaining my previous Free Verse Friday and taking it into further explicit detail. I hope you guys enjoy. This first poem I have for you today is titled Toilet Seat. Here we go. Let's rewind the clock more than a decade ago. My dick no bigger than an elf's toe. Second grade English class, last of the day. Tired as fuck from coloring, my knees started to sway. I walk into class and nothing hurts anymore. My hot, blonde English teacher drops my little jaw to the floor. What is this feeling? Why do I tickle inside? I didn't know what to do, so I did what I did best, and I cried. My teacher got me horned up, that was clear to see. If my balls had dropped, I'd had been stiffer than a tree, oak preferably. Fast forward a few years later, my pecker grew. It was time to see what little Swifty could do. Sit back and relax, you're in for a treat. All of this leads to the story of my toilet seat. And if you would like to hear this story, then welcome to the rest of your video today. I hope you guys have a great day. I fucking love you. I hope you guys enjoyed that free verse, because holy fuck, that was fun to make. I can't wait to do more of those. Welcome to today's video. I am going to explain to you guys what the fuck that fucking poem even means while I give you, of course, the shittiest gameplay possible. Alright, let's just get right into it, right? I'm not here to waste your time. Wow, dude, that guy's in the fucking Matrix. Did you guys see that? Literally glitching all over the place. God, I love this game. Oh my god, did you guys see that too? Okay, so the second grade teacher part, right? Completely true, 100%, okay? Bottom line of the story is, I had a crush on my second grade English teacher. Pretty standard stuff, right? I feel like most people have crushes on their teachers, and kind of, you know, pre-puberty, you'll have that crush, but it's not like you can fucking crank one out or anything, right? So I had that crush on my English teacher, and long story short, I guess one day I just had a fucking weird awakening, you know? Just some weird, horny little second grader awakening, and I realized, like, holy fuck, this chick is hot. She was a hot blonde, let me tell ya. And I was like, holy shit, she's hot as fuck. And after the class was over, I remember sprinting out of class and just crying. I just started fucking bawling crying because I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know like what that feeling was. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why do I feel this way about my teacher? I felt like I was doing something wrong. So my little fucking pussy ass was bawling my eyes out at the fact that my teacher was hot. I mean, how fucking stupid am I? Clearly, as you guys can see, I've been horny since day one. So let's fast forward to what you guys have been waiting for. The story of our illustrious toilet seat. Okay, I'm sorry, younger brother, if you're listening to this video, because you're about to get scarred. No, not really. It's just a funny fucking story. But, basically, the story of my toilet seat is the first time I J-O'd, also known as jerking the chicken, also known as shredding the cane, also known as jerking the fuck off. Pretty much all we talk about on this channel, right? So, the first story of me jerking off goes pretty standard, right? I'm in 5th grade now, as the end of the poem states. And, nut shot! See you, bud. 5th grade, blah, blah, blah. And I'm getting horned up now. Let's be honest. I'm getting unbelievably horned. And my little pecker is growing upon seeing a beautiful woman, right? And we all know that feeling, the first time your pecker starts to scream. I wish I could take scream back there. That was probably the worst adjective I could use to describe that situation, but we get what I'm saying, right? Little pecker wanted to grow. And so it did. So it did. But I didn't know that pleasuring myself was a thing. I mean, how would you know? It's not like that's something your father teaches you, like he teaches you how to shave. He's not teaching you how to jerk off, and if your father is doing that, then I'm sorry, your father's a fucking pedo. So you should get that checked out, alright? Bottom line is, I was sitting, taking a shit, and what I would do when I would shit is I would go on my phone. It had to be a shitty fucking phone. Maybe it was even my iPad. Who the fuck knows? Maybe it was an iPod. Alright? I'm not that old, but it definitely wasn't. I definitely didn't have an iPhone. But I would look at my iPod, let's say, and I would look up hot pictures on Google of celebrities. So I would look up, let's say, fucking Jessica Alba, or Jennifer Aniston, or, you know, one of the fucking hot MILFs now. But, like, back then, a decade ago, they were in their fucking prime, you know? So this one day, alright, I felt the pecker moving upon looking up these photos. So I decided to look up the one, the only, Mrs. Verlander, Kate Upton. I looked up Kate Upton, and holy fuck, alright? When I say oak, wood, I mean it, okay? Because my cock was rock. And all of a sudden, the weird part about all this, and why, you'll get ready, because here comes the toilet seat part. My dick grew, but because I didn't know what that meant, it kind of fucking pressed up against the bottom of my toilet seat. Here I go, younger brother, cover your ears. So it's pressing up against the bottom of my toilet seat, and I'm like, holy fuck, right? I'm like, this kind of feels good. What is this feeling of something touching my little peen? And so I just start kind of not humping because I'm sitting on the toilet, but I kind of start moving up and down. I start moving up and down. And not up and down, maybe more of like a friction side to side movement. Either way, I'm rubbing my cock on the bottom of a toilet seat, and I don't know what's going on, guys. I have no clue. All I know is that my little pecker is yelling with delight because there's something feeling good down there. So Kate Upton's on my iPod. I'm not even scrolling at this point. I'm like an astronomer landing on the moon. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And long story short, I don't know if you guys know your history, but does anybody know the eruption of Mount Vesuvius? Or perhaps, is Mount Vesuvius the one with Pompeii? Or is Pompeii the mountain and I'm an idiot? Is the volcano? Oh my god. Either way, I erupted like Vesuvius. I erupted like Pompeii on the city with all those people that are now frozen in time. But it wasn't lava landing on the people, ladies and gentlemen. It was my frothy white ejaculate, okay? I was a fucking hose into my toilet. And so, there is the story of my first jerk-off session, okay? I looked up Kate Upton. I got a little toilet, bottom of the toilet seat action, and I took advantage of it, and I learned from it. And I became a better man for it, because that bottom of the toilet seat, let me tell you, it still exists today. And every once in a while, you get a little brush up with it, and it brings it back. It brings it back to Upton, it brings you back to Alba, and it brings you back to Jennifer Aniston, and it brings me back to the first time I shredded my cane. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Sorry for the subpar gameplay. I figured this would be a funny little fucking twist. But yeah, that's all I had for you guys today, and I will catch you on the next video.